Alright, Minecraft shortcuts. Alright, let's just get into it. I'm not gonna like do some, I don't know, complicated intro or something. Oops, I am not supposed to like click that. Okay. If you don't wanna bother with me explaining everything, this is all the shortcuts I'm gonna teach you. So yeah. This is aimed more towards beginners, but if you're I guess a Minecraft veteran, maybe you'll learn something new. Who knows? Yeah. So left click and right click. It's the simple move items from your inventory. You can move items from slot to slot from your inventory, picking up a whole stack, or you can also press right click to pick up half a stack. So 64 becomes 32 and 20 becomes 10. It picks up half a stack. Next is drag click. If you left click and drag, you will you will put one item down on every slot you drag over. And if you left click, wait, hold on, is that? Sorry, I think I got it mixed up. Right click. If you right click and drag, you will put one item on each slot you drag over. And if you left click, you will split them evenly. You will split items evenly across all slots you drag over. Alright, so next is shift click. Shift clicking moves an item immediately from a container to your inventory, like so. Yeah, like so. Just moves it immediately. It can be done with both left click and right click. Also, I should probably do this in survival. Where's my goal? Here it is. You can also do it in like your inventory. It makes inventory management much quicker. You can also do it with armor. So if I just shift and click, you can immediately put on armor. So makes life a lot easier. Next is double click. You might notice that earlier I could gather up all items immediately. I do that by double clicking the item. For example, if I grab a gold ingot and double click, not like that. Like if I hover over a gold ingot and double click it, I'll gather up all the gold ingots available. And stop at a stack. So if I don't have a stack, for example, this is like 10 slots of 6 gold ingots. If I double click it, it'll stack into 60. So yeah. And then next is with double click, you can also hold shift. Like if you have an item in your mouse, if you have an item here, you can shift and then double click an item. It'll move every single item of that type into the other container. It works with every item. So for example, if I just need anything on my hand, if I double click an item, it'll move every single one of those items into the container. So yeah, it also works with things like containers. Like for example, if I get coal, I can just like move it immediately into the crafting grid, or I can divide it evenly into blocks of coal, and then I can just shift click and yeah, do that. Makes things a lot faster. So next is number 1 to 9 and F. Oh yeah. So next is moving items from inventory slots and container slots into your hotbar. So you know how your hotbar corresponds to different keys on the keyboard? You can press like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to move items from your hotbar to your containers. Or in this case, like if there's already an item in your hotbar, it will switch the 2 items. So yeah, that also like makes things easier. You can also hover over like an empty slot and then like press, for example, I have a crafting table in slot number 1. If I hover over this slot over here and press 1, it's gonna move my crafting table over here. So you can just like move, let's say crafting table, here, yeah. Yeah, you can it switches the slots and stuff like that. You can also like switch slots like this, makes things like really fast. You can, yeah, it takes some time to get used to, but once you get used to it, it makes inventory management much quicker. So yeah, you can also do it with F actually. Like for example, if I want to put this redstone dust on my offhand, I can press F, or your button for your offhand switch. Like the default is F, but I don't know if you rebinded your keys or not. You can get your redstone dust into your offhand immediately, or vice versa. Put things from your offhand into the container quickly, which is super useful because you know how when you have an item in your offhand, you need to move them out of your offhand and before you can put it into the chest normally, I guess. But if you want, so let's say you got something in your offhand that you want to put in your container or chest or something. You can just hover over here and press F to move it. You don't have to go out and then get the item from the from your offhand and then put it in the chest. You can just like do it directly from the chest menu. So yeah, that's also another useful trick. It also works with crafting, enchanting tables, so it's really neat. I don't really have like, whatchamacallit again, lapis lazuli. I think I kept the lapis lazuli here too, so I can enchant items, but who cares? You get what I'm trying to say here. So yeah, and if I just want to like craft all of this into blocks, I can just do this and turn all of them into blocks super quickly. So yeah. Let's see, what else? Middle click, I actually forgot to, actually I can do this, like, yeah, middle click, what middle click does is that it picks a block, so let's give glass, that's the glass bottle, not, I just want glass. So let's say you're building or something, you're building with lapis lazuli or something, and you got a crafting table on your hand. If you just want to like quickly switch, you don't have to like, I don't know, like press 6 to go to the hotbar, or you want to scroll over there, you can just like middle click to immediately select the thingy. So let's say I have a crafting table, I want to select the crafting table, just middle click, middle click, middle click. Middle click just does like just immediately switches your item. It also works with if the item is in your inventory. So let's say I want to quickly get a block of lapis lazuli. I can just middle click it and have it in my hotbar. I want a crafting table, middle click and click. Oh yeah, by the way, you know how when you click containers, you will open it. So it's kind of hard, like how do you put a block on top of a crafting table, stuff like that, you know? If you want to put a block on top of a block that you can interact with, like a container or something, you want to press shift. If you hold shift and then you click, like place a block on the thingy, you can place it normally. So yeah, that's also something you should know if you don't know. If you don't, yeah, if you don't know what you could do that, now you know. So yeah, and then what else is here? I'm giving myself a pickaxe just because I want to like break the lapis blocks, because it's kind of like blocking the stuff. Okay, next should be Ctrl and Q. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to say the number 1 to 9 and F, like, you know, moving items like so, it doesn't really work on Bedrock. So yeah, sucks to be a Bedrock player. not saying Bedrock is bad and all. I also play Bedrock, but I guess like Java got like nicer features. Bedrock got its good points, but I guess, I don't know, I just like Java a bit more. Just personal opinion, it's my opinion. It's alright if you love Bedrock. I also play Bedrock. So yeah, that's also, what else? Ctrl and Q. Ctrl and Q, basically, if you're in your inventory or in your chest, you can just hover over an item and press Q to drop it. You can drop it like that. It's, I guess it's it's a faster way to drop an item, so you don't have to like move into your hotbar and drop it with Q. Or your drop button. I don't know what button you use for drop, but I use Q to drop. Or yeah, the Q is the default drop button. And then you can also press Q and Control, or I guess like you hold Control first. You hold Control and then press Q to drop a whole stack of items immediately. You can also do it the same with containers. So yeah, that's also really nice. And then, oh yeah, with shift click also works with crafting. Like, for example, if you want to craft this iron ingot into gold nugget, like all of them, instead of clicking like multiple times, you can just hold shift and then click. It'll turn all of them into the thing that you want to craft. So yeah. What else? Let's see. F1 to, like all the F buttons. F1, these are like shortcuts that makes life easier, I guess. F1 hides the GUI, so I can, it's nice for taking screenshots. F2 is to take screenshots, so combine it with F1, you can take screenshots that are, I guess, without the UI, the user interface. What else? And, oh yeah, by the way, the screenshot thingamajig, you can actually just click this. If you want to open the file, you can just click the 2021-12-18 stuff.png, the underlined text. You can just click that to open the screenshot file. But if you want to find where the screenshot is, just go on to Windows and then type %appdata%. Go to roaming, go to .minecraft, and then there should be a screenshots folder. So yeah, F3 is to open this menu, which is the debug menu, I guess it's what it's called, or developer menu. I'm not sure what we will call it, but it's this menu. It's super useful, but I mean, if you want me to explain what this menu does, maybe I'll make another video. Tell me in the comments below if you want me to explain how to read this menu. But I guess the one thing that people usually use this menu for is the coordinates, which is located in here. I don't know if I can like point at it, but I'm gonna like Editor Han is gonna circle the thing, I guess, later. So yeah. That's F3. F5 is to move change the camera to like third person, so you can like take screenshots of yourself or something. You can like turn off the GUI and screenshot yourself. So that's really nice. So yeah, that's how like if you don't know that, now you know. Okay, now F11. F11 just toggles full screen and windowed mode. So if you play Minecraft. If you want to play Minecraft in full screen, but you're too lazy to open the options menu, you can just press F11 to immediately go to full screen. So yeah. Next is F3 plus Q. F3 plus Q is gonna open this menu. So press F3 first. You can hold F3 first and then press Q. It's gonna open this menu. This menu is the debug keys. You can just read all of this. I'm not gonna go through all of them. If you want me to go through all of them, maybe I'll make a separate video about it. Or I mean, I don't really need to explain this to you. It's really self-explanatory. But yeah, if you really need me to explain it, tell me in the comments down below. I might make a video about it. But the ones that I'm gonna tell you about is F3Q, F3H, and F3F4 because those three are the most useful ones. Also, I guess F3 plus N is also pretty useful, but I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get into that later. So yeah, F3 plus Q. F3 plus Q I just explained. F3 plus Q is the only one that you need to remember because it does, I guess, again? It opens the info. So yeah. And the next is F3 plus H. F3 plus H shows like the detailed information on your items. This is with the information off. Like if you look at my netherite pickaxe, it'll show this thing, the when in hand, stuff like that. And then for the bow, it's just the bow name and the enchantment. But if you press F3 plus H and show the advanced tooltips, you can actually see the durability of the items, which would be useful if you want to keep track of how much durability is left on your items. It also shows the item's ID and the number of NBT tags on the item. The ID and the NBT tags you won't really use that much because if you're playing regular survival, you won't really use it that much. But if you're doing things like making data packs or making mods like I do, it will be really useful for you. Or, you know, maybe map making as well. I don't know. So yeah, there's also F3 plus F4, which changes your game mode. You can hold F3 and then press F4. You can tap it multiple times to pick the game mode. So for example, if I want to go to creative mode, oh yeah, by the way, you need to be either a server operator or you need to have cheats enabled on your world for this to work. So yeah, it will always like if you just press F3 plus 4 quickly, it'll immediately switch to the game mode you were at before. So if I were at survival before and I quickly press F3 and F4, it'll switch to creative mode because I was at creative mode at first. So it's just gonna like switch between toggle between those two game modes. So let's say I was in spectator mode. If I'm in spectator mode and then I was at survival mode and I got into spectator mode, I can just like, you know, if I tap it, it'll switch between survival and spectator, kind of like that. Oh shit. Almost, I mean, yeah, you get what I mean. There's also F3 plus N, which is just another hotkey to switch between the game mode you're at and spectator mode, which is really useful. Back in the day, I used that before the game mode switcher was a thing, but yeah, now you know. It's really useful if you want to quickly switch game modes, so you don't really need to type the whole command in. So yeah, so next is Nbt picking. Like, you know how there's middle click on survival earlier? Like if I click, for example, glass, I can pick the glass block. That thing also works on creative, and if you're on creative and you middle click something, it'll like even if you don't have the item, it'll give it to you. You can also middle click drag. So let's say I need to make a chest full of glass. I can just have glass on my hand and then hold middle click. This is like a drag, another version of a drag click, but with middle click. You can fill the whole chest with glass and stuff like that, stacks of glass. And then next is still with middle click. There's actually this trick called picking a block but keeping its NBT data. So you know how when you pick a chest, like pick a chest block, you pick the chest, but if you open the chest, you don't really get the items in the chest. You can actually get the items in the chest, so make the chest kinda act like a shulker block by holding Control and then pressing middle mouse click. And if you do that, you're gonna like end up with a chest full of like the item. It works with like any container actually, like furnace, even command blocks. I'm gonna show that later. So yeah, it can also like combine the chests. The left, wait, is this left or right? This is left, yeah. The left one will always be the first 3 rows, and then the right one will always be the last 3 rows. So yeah, that's something you can keep in mind. And what else actually? What else? Oh yeah, it also works with signs and command blocks. Like for example, if I want to copy this sign, pee poo poo, I hold Control and then press middle mouse click. You can see it's different. Like you can see the difference. The regular sign doesn't have a plus NBT tag, but the sign with the NBT tag has the plus NBT thingamajig on it. So let's say if I put this sign anywhere, it's gonna always say pee pee poo poo. I don't even have to type it, so it's really nice. You can like spam pee pee poo poo on your friend's house or something. I don't know. It doesn't really work on survival though. You need to be in creative. So maybe if you get OP and you just want to troll your friends or something. I don't know. So yeah, it also works with command blocks. So let's say I have like a command. This is not really a command, but I guess like you get what I mean. I can just like copy it and have like copy the command anywhere. So yeah, you can also kind of like destroy a server. This doesn't work because I did a normal middle click, but yeah, you can like a server by creating a, let's say, summon this, summon, and wait, I don't really want to summon that much. Chicken, and then this, and then I won't really do it over here. Middle click. Let's do it over here because I don't want the chickens to die. Let's put it here and then make it like always active and make it repeat. Yeah, there you go. And then I can press Control, pick the block, and then I can just like do this. And it'll like do this. Yeah, you get it. Oh god, it's actually lagging my game. Wait. Destroy. No. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was I was giving you an example of how to lag your game and accidentally lag my own game, but whatever. Let's forget that ever happened. I was just a bit stupid. I don't know. But yeah. So I guess now you know what you can do, or what you can do on your friend's server, I guess. So yeah. Now you might be asking me like, what are the practical applications of the things that I just taught you? Well, there's quite a lot that you can do. For example, like you want to restock quickly, let's say you want to restock your torch quickly. Like you get a chest full of torch. Instead of like going in and then maybe like, getting like 64 and then putting the rest back in the chest, you can actually do something like this. Like hover over the torch, triple click it, and you're done. Your torch is revealed. Same with like all the items. If I want to refill my steak, triple click it, and done. Arrow, triple click, done. Yeah, that's how you quickly refill your items in your inventory. And then let's see what else you can do. You can also do all the chests are full. Whatever. You can also do like, you can also craft a lot quicker with the hotkeys I just told you. So for example, I want to get like a bunch of repeaters. I can just do this and then do this and do this, and I get all the repeaters. So yeah. Next is I'm gonna put this back in the chest, just so it doesn't fill up my inventory. And next is like, let's say you have a gold farm and you want to turn all the gold into gold blocks super quickly, you can just easily just, you can just break this, and then you can put this here, and then you can just shift click, and then get all the gold blocks, turn them super quickly into gold blocks. Instead of doing the slow, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it takes so long to do it manually. You can just do it super quickly. So yeah, that's why like learning the hotkeys in Minecraft is super useful. Also, bonus tip, you can actually also like middle click a mob on creative mode to get the mob's spawn egg. I'm not sure if it works on survival. Let me check. It doesn't really yeah, it doesn't work on survival. So yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I guess that's all. Okay, this is Hanan from the future, and that's actually something that I forgot to tell you earlier on the video, and it's actually you can actually also do this. And on the creative inventory, if you want to quickly clear items, you can just, you know how there's this destroy item tab here. You can like drag items to clear them, right? If you shift and click this, you can actually just clear your whole inventory like that. Makes things easier and faster. And there's also the safe hotbar sting magic, which I forgot to tell about you. You can actually just use this by pressing F3 and wait, is it X or C? Oh, it's X, yeah. F3 plus X, like F3, not really F3, like not F3, oops. I mean X plus 1 to like and 2 and 3 and like your other thingy magics to other numbers to load different hotbars. This is especially useful if you build a lot of stuff or you do a lot of redstone, so you can just save your hotbars to make things faster, so you don't have to go to your inventory and like grab the stuff from this tab, I guess. It's also useful to get like the blocks that you normally can't really get in your creative inventory, such as command blocks, spawners, barriers, jigsaw blocks, structure void, debug stick, and light. All of these items, I'm not gonna get into much detail about those, but if you want me to explain what those are for, just tell me in the comments. Maybe I'll make a separate video detailing what each of these items does. But I mean, honestly, they're pretty simple. You can learn it on your own. But if you really need me to make a video, then feel free. Why not? Just leave a comment down below. So yeah, continuing on to the video. So yeah, that should be all the hotkeys for this video, I guess. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna teach you over here. If you like what I do, I mean, this is kind of different from what the videos that I usually make. I don't usually make Minecraft content, but I guess I just made this because I want to teach my friends how to do Minecraft, because I got a lot of friends who's pretty new at Minecraft, so I want them to know that they can actually do this. So I don't really cringe when I watch their streams and watch them do things manually. But yeah. Also, hey, maybe I'll do a little plug. I don't know. I'm gonna play in a Minecraft SMP soon. So hey, do check me out. It's the feature with SMP. It's gonna start this January. So if I don't know, or maybe I don't know. It may have already started if you're watching this in the future. I don't know. I'm gonna link it in the description. But if you enjoyed this, hey, leave a like. And I'm not gonna force you to leave a sub because this is not the usual content I do. But if you want to see more, hey, feel free to suggest me stuff to do, like Minecraft stuff, because I've been playing Minecraft for quite a while. I think I've been playing Minecraft for almost a decade. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure myself, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I started at like 1.2. So yeah. I think that's all. Let's see what I think that's all I'm gonna say here. Thanks for watching, I guess. Just drop your video suggestions in the description if you want to see more. I can do redstone, Minecraft modding, making data packs, stuff like that. If you need any tutorials, I can also like make it for you. So yeah, ending the video, I guess. Bye-bye.